I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one. Today's post, how I've gotten phone solicitors to hate me. Now, if I could just get them to add me to their do not call list. I don't know why phone solicitors bother calling me anymore. They're so good at tracking people's demographic data, spending habits, and other personal details that you'd think they'd have gotten the word already. I like to mess with them just for sport. And I can usually tell when a solicitor is calling me without even looking at my caller ID. The first indication is that they are calling on my landline. Anyone who knows our family knows we only use our cell phones, but keep our landline just in case. In case of what? I'm not really sure. The second is that they address me by the wrong last name. Since my wife, the marvelous Miss K, kept her last name when we got married, if the caller asks if I'm Mr. K, it's open season. I want to point out I have nothing against the real Mr. K, mind you. I respect him immensely and only hope I can be half the man he was, but still, this is when the fun begins. Most of our calls come from people who want to buy our house or another piece of property they think we own. On the odd occasion, I decide to answer a call rather than letting it go to my voicemail, which I never listen to. My goal is to string out the call as long as I can. When someone called to ask about a piece of property we might own around 4510 83rd Street, not the actual address, recently, I responded saying, yes. Note that I didn't say we owned it. I merely acknowledged they were calling about a property around that address. Does it have 2 bedrooms, 1 bath? She asked, listing off more particulars as she went. Why are you asking me? I didn't say I owned it, and you seem to know way more about it than I do. Other times I'll tell the caller not to call again, that the person they are looking for doesn't exist, or even that I will bill them for my time the next time they call. The best one came when the caller started by asking, are you accepting offers for your property? No pleasantries, no introduction, nothing. Just the question. Maybe, I said, sounding both suspicious and interested at the same time. What are you offering? What are you asking? He replied. $5 million, I said, knowing the property wasn't worth anywhere near that amount. Now you're wasting my time, he said. Hey, you called me. I didn't call you. My favorite call was the one that came from someone purporting to work in Microsoft's IT department with urgency in his voice. Your computer is sending bad messages, he warned me. Really? I said, feigning shock and concern, knowing that I had a MacBook Pro and haven't used Office for Mac or any other Microsoft products for years. Yes, you have a virus and your computer is sending out bad messages to everyone in your contact list, he said. Who are you with? I said, starting to play with him. Microsoft IT department. Huh, I said, pretending to be puzzled. But I don't have a PC. I have a Mac. It affects all computers, he says with increasing urgency. So why is someone calling me from Microsoft and not from Apple? This is very serious. You must do something. Where are you calling me from again? And where are these messages coming from? I am calling from inside your computer. I responded with a brief moment of thoughtful silence, then added, from inside my computer? Yes! But my computer is a laptop. I don't think there's enough room in there. Click. Apparently, I'd used the punchline too soon. If only I had paced myself, I probably could have taken another minute or two of the solicitor's time. Oh well, I've learned from my mistake. It's a hard lesson, but I know I'll be able to put it to good use next time. At least the next time he calls. That's it. Show's over. Nothing to see here. Everyone go on about your business.